So as it turns out, shortly after I posted the video of the Gundam Leopard destroy G-Falcon, say that 5 times fast, it turns out that all the haterade that I was throwing at it was apparently heard clear across the pond because Korea actually changed the Gundam Leopard destroy G-Falcon a number of months ago. And I, for some reason, totally forgot about this, or I didn't look at the wiki. Either way, we got a major patch a couple of days ago from OG Planet. We got the rebalance and we got the updated information. So I will go through that with you right now. And yes, for the record, I absolutely hated the Leopard Falcon destroy. The Leopard Falcon destroy. Okay, yeah, good description. First thing you need to know is the weapon arrangements are completely different and now has a scattering beam gun, which will absolutely eat things alive if you get close enough. Now, if you get point blank, this is going to be a little loud. It'll totally hit the target next to you for some reason. Okay. Notice it's not even hitting the target directly in front of me. It's hitting the one off to the side. So if you're right next to him, it's not going to do anything, literally. You actually do have to maintain a little bit of distance. And for the reload rate that we've got on 2 scattering beam gun shots, that's actually not bad, all things considered. We now have I'm just going to get rid of this guy so I can demo the long range. Now keep in mind, this is still a scissors. Did I say that right? So you now have, 3 shots, I believe, on this long-range beam cannon, and it is very much a long-range beam cannon. Here's the weird part, though. The scattering guns come out of the side cannons, but this still seems to come out of that side shield there, where the beam rifle is on the A rank. That's where the long-range firepower is coming from. Don't ask me why, they just chose to go with that. But know that it's there, and it is not a knockdown. I kind of wish that this had been a knockdown, but on the other hand, I suppose that would be the Double X's responsibility. Obviously, the scattering beam gun is going to be the heavy hitter. And finally, we have a set of homing missiles. Stationary to fire, 2 volleys, and the launch pattern has been changed completely. And you notice that all of those missiles on one target do a good portion of damage. Now, something else you notice, they do not aim up, down, left, right, whatever it is. They actually launch in a predetermined direction, which means a couple of them will hit the ground if you're sitting on the ground. That's just something you have to train yourself to expect that. The spec is identical. Now then, in addition to changing weapons, we've also completely changed modes. We now have a purging unit. Means you cannot transform back. And they don't know which weapon you're going to be on. So, yay. It's a one-hit knockdown, non-dash melee. 3 hits should easily kill a C rank. Optional volleys for the beam machine gun, and then yes, homing missiles. That's what, 2/5 HP on a C rank, which is not bad. Well, a C rank that doesn't have immunity to, projectiles such. So. Ten shots to kill a C rank. What, 13 shots right there? This mode, on the other hand, does still have the beam special attacks, so that remains the same. So, in other words, you kept the 2 specs that you had previously. The difference is they appear in a different mode now. I do not believe the performances in the Leopard Destroy G-Falcon have been changed much. But I will go over them again. Like I said, I don't believe things like boosting and jumping and agility and things like that have changed, at least not in this normal mode here. Almost seems to spend more time in the air. So you see that the G-Falcon mode actually boosts slightly longer, which is acceptable, because, there has to be some of it motivation to not purge. And no, it does not have an anti-flinch in the G-Falcon mode. That is still an issue. Whoa, they separated and didn't knock over. That's creepy. But they died easily enough. And no, these homing whistles will curve off in whatever direction you want them to. So in other words, you can curve them, or they will go straight into a target. They don't go off in a weird pattern. And that's it. Also, the skills remain the same: Seasoned Sniper and Frieden's Mercenary. Booster. Of course, they still haven't fixed that. When booster, comma, reload speed are increased. Well, booster, what? I think there's a comma in there. It should be like booster reload rate, I think, is what they're trying to say. But, I don't know what they're saying because it's softmax. Maximum damage for all attacks, SP gauge accumulation rate increased. So, yeah. Suppose I have to go over this again. If I remember correctly, the G-Falcon does not get painted up or decorated in any way. Nope. So in other words, if you choose to paint up your Leopard Destroys, they will look identical. Your Leopard Destroy G-Falcon will look identical to the one that the regular A rank. The recommendations. Well, this is still a paper. I know, yeah, by the way, we've got these to deal with now, which I already went over in the Reborn's Gundam Egner Whip. So, it is a paper, but I do like the idea of making it last a lot longer. I didn't play with this in PvP very much, only enough to burn it out. Reload rates are not an issue in any of the modes, even the long-range ones, so that's all well and good. It's a paper, so I'm going to have to increase that, and I don't know, I might hang on to this. This is kind of an awesome skill. I hope they don't get rid of this. Watch, somebody in Korea or the United States will start bitching about, oh yeah, they can see you before you spec. Well, I can tell when you're going to spec, because you charge at me. I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably going to do my typical agility feels fine, boost duration, boost speed feels fine, attack and cooldown for everything seems fine. There really isn't much in terms of mobility or agility or anything like that you have to worry about. So at this point, I would say it's a safe bet that there isn't really anything overtly wrong or a strong weakness with this thing. Additional boost duration would be something that I would apply, just because I prefer shooty rocks. In other words, I prefer those longer boost durations on units that have a lot of ranged weapons. This has a very good variety of ranged. This has a very good variety of ranged weapons on it. Homing missiles in both modes. That's fantastic. Long range beam cannon. Would I want to fix the reload on the? Maybe. But the reload rate on the missiles is fine. Reload rate on this is fine. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I might even want to buff that long range reload. Not sure. And then hang on to this until I get to level 12 and then use this. So I'm glad I didn't sell it. And I'm glad people told me that it was going to be buffed, because I was sorely tempted to get rid of it, despite the fact that where did I get this from? Gashapon, or was it the item capsule? I don't remember. Yeah, it was Gashapon, because I was bitching about how much I put into it. So anyways, yeah, that's it for the Leopard Destroy G-Falcon, the updated Leopard Destroy G-Falcon. It is a huge change. It is a huge thing, and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm probably going to start making more of these. These things are actually pretty fun. It doesn't have any strong defensive bonuses. Like Seasoned Sniper, that's all well and good, yeah. I just forgot what I was going to say. I guess that means I need to stop. And so with that, this is Ava Unit 4A saying thanks for tuning in.